trans here in Canada, surgeries are free because when I went to go see my doctor, that's what they told me. When you're trans, surgeries are free. You don't have to pay for anything.
As I'm interviewing you, Diana, and I see the way a lot of comment sections say things about you. It does hurt my feelings also.
Thank you.
Because I don't know what you are going through personally. And that's what a lot of people need to understand, that I don't want to get emotional, but maybe you're going through things that people don't know
Exactly.
and you
Because
don't
I
want to
do.
share.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't, because I'm a very, sorry to cut you off though, my apologies.
That's okay.
I'm a very private person though. Sometimes there's certain things I would not disclose on social media, and there are certain things I would share because whenever people ask me about family and those things are my trauma, because I do have trauma from that. So sometimes when people ask me, I break down and I cry because those are my trauma, and those are because I dealt with trauma. So I know what to share from when not to share. We continue.
Two questions I have. If I was supposed to ask you, and before you answer this question, think three, give me three, okay, one word. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel amazing right now. I feel good and I feel happy right now that I'm living my life and being myself. Yeah.
Is it, do you get, okay, because we know a lot of people always in the comment section, especially a lot of people say, you lie, you lie, you lie. I'm not saying that you're a liar. I would never say that. But this is something a lot of people always say. Is it the reason why? Is it because sometimes you get confused or you get pressured why you say certain things that that sometimes it turns out they're thinking that it's a lie because you're so pressured by social media, because I know sometimes it can be very pressure, like social media can,
Yeah, like
trust me, it can be
because
very, one second, it can be very is it the fact that sometimes you feel so pressured that you just give maybe different answers all the time? I don't know, like you can talk to them, talk to me,
yeah.
actually talk to me. Do you feel
Oh,
pressured?
like it's just not because I've been pressured though. So before I came out, I used to tell people that I'm from Canada, that I'm Canadian. That's what I used to tell people. But then people think saying that I'm a liar, that I keep lying and those. So I said to myself, at the time though, when I did that Roy, I did not ready to come out to the world as yet because I was still going through trauma and those stuff. That's the reason why I did not ready to like come out to the world. But ever since when I came out to the world and I told them my truth, because I did a YouTube video on my channel, explain the truth. So now the truth is out there, and then that's how I said, you know what, instead of for me to being honest, I just told them that I told people I'm from Canada, but my background is Jamaican. I always tell people that, and then I started speaking the patois. I started show and be myself more.
I want you to know the reason why I'm asking such deep questions is so that maybe you can explain, and then people can maybe stop doing the things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Calling you this, calling you that. So I hope that this gives a lot of people closure. I really do. So that we can
Yeah,
stop. I really do. Right? That's the reason why I'm asking these questions so deep, because I myself, I watch you and I see how some people are towards you. And I would love that to stop. To be honest with you, I would. Um,
so the only thing I would let people do is to stop misgendering me.
okay.
Just respect my pronoun, just stop misgendering me, and stop misgendering me. If you're not gonna respect me and my pronouns, because I cannot force anybody to, it's not like I'm shoving things in people's throat. Like, not everybody gonna respect you. But the thing is that, no, is that if you're not gonna respect me, you can go somewhere else and watch somebody that's deal with that type of stuff. Because I realized that People, when people got misgendered, people use that and they take those stuff and they run with it. And that's one thing I kind of
True.
hate about when people do that and they don't care. They just run with those type of stuff and they don't understand is that you're hurting somebody right there. But at the same time, I just see that's sometimes when I sit there to tell myself, I know myself and I know who am I. I don't really care what people wanna think of me. I know that my pronouns are she and her, and that's what I go by for. So if you're not gonna respect me, you can go somewhere else and just be my guest.
Exactly. Um, is Diana single?
Yes, I'm single. I'm not dating right now.
You're not dating right now.
No.
Um, we have one more question for Diana, getting to Diana, and then we're gonna ask the crowd for two questions, and then we're gonna go right into the hot tea of the night, which some people love. Diana will clear up some things. If you're new here, this is the first part of the interview. So if you have missed some of the questions because you're late, um, don't forget that this Thursday, 8 p.m., same time, 8 p.m. East, 8 p.m. Jamaican time, 9 p.m. Eastern, we have Yankee. Next week, Tuesday, we have Shauna Controller. And next week, Thursday, we have Lamy, who is Rosalie's sister. I want to ask you this question. What
Yes.
advice would you give to people who are planning on transitioning, whether from a boy to a girl or girl to a boy? What
Okay.
advice would you give?
My advice I would give today, whenever you start transitioning, is just take it one step at a time. I would say socially transition first before you go on hormones. Socially transition, and then you can go on hormones after, and then just, be patient, just be yourself. That's it. Don't care what people want to say. Just, if this is who you are, this is how you felt, just do it. But at the same time, just be yourself. That's all I can say. Because I'm not gonna lie, when it's not, this life is not easy. So I cannot come and say, oh, trans is easy. It's not. It's not easy though. Yeah, you have to deal with things with society. Worse if you're a trans girl, like it's rough. Like a lot of trans girl, they do got killed and they do died and those stuff. And these things traumatize me though because trans girl got killed and like yeah, so like for me as a trans girl, sometimes whenever I walk in the street, I have to be careful. That's why any guy I'm talking to, and let them know that I'm trans and I never hide my gender identity. Never. But trans is beautiful. I love being trans and trans are beautiful. So I would say trans women, we're trans women. That's all.
You said something a while ago, and I want to ask you about that. You said that so that trans people died is a very high risk. They get bullied and all
Yeah.
that. So before you transitioned, right? Before you knew all this, right?
Yeah, I knew,
So
like,
I
I
have a
knew all of
question.
it.
You know the risk and all that, right? So I want to know, why did you still choose to do it?
Why did I still do it? Because I wanted to be myself. That's why. I just wanted to be myself and just live my life. That's all.
I like that.
But I already knew about, the pros and the cons. But I just wanted to be me. That's all.
I'm
That's
gonna tell you
all.
something. That answer is amazing because I asked you because I really wanted to hear what you're gonna say, and the fact that you know that the what can happen if you trans, what does trans people go through, and I'm so sorry that because all of us are human beings and nobody should go through this at all. People
Yeah.
can make their own decision how they feel and what they want. That and
Mhm.
everybody should be allowed to live their life how they want. But the fact that you said you knew what you're facing and you still do it.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Thank you so much.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, so as you know, this is the first part of the Do you, do you pray?
No, I'm not religious,
Or you're
but
not?
I'm not religious though, but I don't judge people for what they believe and what they practice. So if you have your religion, I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm not religious.
So you don't believe in anything at all? Like you just, because I
No,
know there's Muslim, there's Christians, there's
yeah,
Catholic.
there's Muslim though,
Mhm.
because I do know a lot of Muslim though, but at the same time, I don't judge them.
Okay.
If you're gonna do that, you can do it though, but for me, I don't.
You don't. All right.
Mhm.
So, guys, that's the first part of the interview. We get to know who is Dydy. And the last question I have for you before we get into the hot tea and all that, what next for Dydy? Sorry about that. What next? What next for Diana?
Okay, what next for me is that I just want to continue doing what I love to do and stay away from the drama, stay away from the mix up and just do me, that's all, because I don't trouble people on here. I don't trouble people. Like I've been bullied, I've been teased and those stuff. That's what I wanted to just focus on me. Focus on doing my wigs, promote them, and get brand deals and those stuff. That's all. And focus on my YouTube channel. That's all I want to do. And interact with my people
I
and
love that.
and talk and just embrace with my pet. That's all.
I love that. I love that. So this is the first part of the interview, and I want to say wish you all the best in your
Thank
journey.
you.
I wish, guys, if you
Thank
have
you
any
so
gift to
much.
send towards Diana, you're very welcome. If you have any gift, send towards Diana. Please send Diana some gifts. Say thank you for being here tonight and let us know a part of you that a lot of us did not know about. All right. If you're not yet following Diana, click on the box and follow Diana. To all the gifts that has been coming, may God continue to bless you. May your food basket or your basket never ever empty. God bless you guys for all the gifts that has been coming here. Don't forget to follow Diana and myself. All Talent will be back next week Sunday, and also don't forget that this Thursday we have Yankee. Next week Tuesday we have Shauna Controller, and next week Thursday we have Lamy, and we have Auntie Donna coming up. We have a lot more interviews. Remember, interviews are here every Tuesday and Thursday. All right. Now we're gonna take two questions from the comment section, and then we're gonna get right into the hot tea of the night. Two questions. I mean, the comment section is going really, really fast, so I just wanna see if I can get two questions, and then we're going to. I keep seeing tampon. I don't know what is that. Do you want to explain that? I don't know. Or
Oh Lord, I know that's what has been going on. So with the whole, let me clear up
clear
that
up the
stuff
tampon.
that
Yeah.
has been going around on the internet.
Mhm.
So with the tampon shit though, so I used to wear pads and tampons though, but I don't wear them anymore because I stopped. But people seem like I am mocking somebody. I am mocking biological females, which I'm not. I would never mock anybody. I was just basically talking about my experience though.
Mhm.
So I would say this to the public. I'm sorry that I even do that in the first place, and I'm very sorry for that. I was just basically talking about my experience. I did not do it to offend anybody at all. I did it because I was just talking about my experience, and I don't do it anymore. I
What
don't
was
do
the
it.
experience for? What? Why? Like, is it something you're? Is it? Explain. What was the experience for? Like, why? What was the
Okay, the
experience for?
experience for the it's just because whenever I start my transition, I just wanna, I'm getting into my womanhood. I just wanna, like, you know,
Mhm.
you know, just to see what, like, girls do and like, when they have their periods and those stuff. But I did not do it just for like any mockery or like whatever. As I said, no. I just did it because I used to wear them before because I did want it just to feel more comfortable in them because I used to love wearing them. But then I realized that it was getting out of control and then I stopped doing it. I don't buy them. I don't buy them anymore because I realized that people were having problems with it. So I just stopped buying them. I just wear normal stuff. I just stopped.
Okay,
But still do.
so you said you used to wear tampons and pad,
Yeah, I used to, but not anymore.
but is it tampon? Tampon is the one that that you insert, right?
Yes, a tampon is the one that you put up inside of you whenever you got like
So
whenever you're having a period, like if you're gonna bleed and those stuff.
mhm,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what tampons do. You push it up inside of you. That's what tampons do. And then pads, no, you
you
keep
hold it
them
under it.
on. Yeah,
So,
you hold it under.
so the tampons, where do you put it? Or you just pretend that you have it in, or
No, the tampons, no, I put it inside of me.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
At the time though, when I used to wear, because I put them inside of me, but I put it inside of me, and then I used to wear them, but they were very painful, so I take them out, and then I just stop wearing them. Because sometimes it can be very painful if you don't do it properly. But at the same time though, I'm not mocking anybody. It's not for mockery. So the people in the comment section, I'm not mocking nobody because I will never mock nobody. I'm not mocking anybody. I just do it because at the time I did want you to see what it's like.
What it feels
Wearing
like.
yeah, what he feel that, but I'm not mocking anybody because I would never in my life would mock nobody. So I don't know where people got that information from that I'm mocking. I'm not mocking
I
nobody.
want to say
So
something,
they
right?
need to stop.
Mhm.
Stop telling me that I'm mocking because I'm not mocking nobody.
Okay, guys, as you hear, Diana apologized.
And I'm
Is it fair to say that maybe you did it because you are transitioning, so you wanted to feel like
yes.
a girl?
Yes, yes, that's why.
Okay,
Because I'm in my transition, but and then I stopped doing it because I stopped. But then I just want to say I'm very
how
sorry.
did they find that out?
Because I did a video on my YouTube channel
Oh,
when I was doing like hygiene tips and those stuff, and then the pads were showing.
all right.
So yeah, I did it over on YouTube, but then I see some bad comments, and then I just delete the bad comments and keep the good ones. And then, but then I realized that like I'm not saying I regret doing that video, but at the same time, I'm very sorry that I talk about it though. I should have keep it to myself though and don't tell anybody. But at the same time though, I'm very sorry to the public that
I like that.
I did it in the first place. I should have never tell anybody. I should have kept it to myself.
Guys,
That
please, just okay, guys, please,
so just
please just
just
forgive Diana for that, because I believe that you're really really sorry. I really
yeah
honestly believe that you're
because
sorry. And you know what? Let me tell you something. Do not listen. Let me tell you something. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Is the comment section bad? Of course, but we all make mistakes, and you are gonna continue to make mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? So let me tell you something. Don't beat up yourself. They are gonna continue,
yeah,
but you make your apology, and that's fine.
thank you.
Guys, please, okay? Please just forgive Diana, because we all make mistakes, man. We all make mistakes. I know that it looks bad. Yes, it
It
does look
looks
bad.
really
It
bad,
looks
like
very bad, and that's the truth. But just forgive her this one time, please. All right? Please. All right. So there's the last question I'm gonna look for. But I want to ask you a question. But did you learn from that though? From that mistake, did you learn from that?
yeah, I learned from it. That's when I realized I stop. I don't wear them anymore because I tell people I stop, so I don't wear those things anymore.
Then
I don't.
okay. Thank you.
Because I don't do it.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep it there. All right. So we're gonna get into the hot tea of the night. Um, you know what that is, right? So
Yeah.
basically, the hot tea is whatever happens on the media that we're going to bring up, and we're going to, clear some things up. All right.
Okay.
Diana doesn't have too much hot tea. We have about three hot tea. But the first question I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna mention this person's name, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
want you to tell me what's the relationship between you and this person. All right? Italian.
Yeah. Oh, me and Italian.
Mhm.
Okay.
How
Let
did you
me
guys first met? What's the relationship between you guys?
we're not we don't talk anymore because I don't deal with him anymore. But let me tell you,